Good day, viewers, and welcome to today's Sport Wrap Show. I'm your host, Brian Munango, updating you with the latest sports news. Well, before we do kick off and get into today's hit list, I think tonight is a very, very important night for a lot of the Arsenal fans, Tottenham fans. I think a few teams in the Premier League will be vouching for Tottenham tonight as Tottenham take on Manchester City with an attempt to stop Manchester City from winning the Premier League, which I think is a little bit too late. Arsenal could have done it a bit sooner, and I think for that reason we'll be seeing Tottenham Hotspurs lose against Manchester City tonight. But yeah, that's just my prediction. You guys can also share your predictions in the comments regarding that game. With that being said, let's get into today's hit list. Well, on our hit list for first today, we have the president of hockey, Regan Craig, who joins us in studio to speak about the iconic event which is called the Indo-African Cup that will be taking place from the 23rd to the 26th in Swakopmund at the MTC Dome. Well, we are joined by him and he tells us more about the event, what to expect, and he urges viewers to come out in numbers to support Namibia at this event because this event allows Namibia to qualify for the Indo Hockey World Cup. So viewers also take a look at this interview. Okay, well, guys, for this one, I am joined by the president of the Hockey Union, Craig, who's just here to tell us more about the wonderful event that we are all excited for that's taking place in Swakopmund. That's the Indo-Africa Cup that we do have. How excited are you for this one? And just tell us more about it.
Okay, thank you, Brian. In one word, I'm extremely excited. So we've only got 20 days to go. When we had the opportunity to host this, always from a small nation like ours to be entrusted with such a big event, we were very excited. And from the teams that represent us, I'm always thankful that they can get that exposure, because now we've got the opportunity where we've got 4 nations that are going to be playing. It's Botswana, Zimbabwe, Namibia, and South Africa. This also allows, I think, the growth from an Africa perspective. So if you look at indoor, in the men's side, there's about 48 countries that play. On the women's side, I think there's about 45 countries that play. And in Africa, we're trying to grow the sport every year. We've been lucky that at the last World Cup, we had 2 teams that finished in the top 8. We had South Africa, number 6, and us, number 8 in the men's side. And because of those results, we now have the opportunity that 2 teams from Africa will qualify for the World Cup in Croatia in February 2025. So I guess in short, as a hockey enthusiast player, I'm really happy and thankful that we've got this opportunity.
Okay, a player in your days, like you said, we are hosting this event, and this event can allow us to qualify for the World Cup. That is, since we are hosting it, and it's the 3rd time we're hosting the event, how important is it for our Namibians, to come support the boys and the girls that will be playing? Because, I mean, support definitely does increase the chance of getting us to get into those top 2 places.
Yeah, it's always exciting. I mean, when you play, yes, you play for yourself, but also there's the hockey community, and you represent all the hockey teams and all the supporters, the parents. We represent the nation. So if we can have all of that support present on the day, it really makes it more exciting, not just for the players, but I think the more people that we have there, it's a momentous occasion. So I look forward not just to the excitement of the event, the support that will get our players to play even better, and then it will be nice to celebrate when we do have the success come 26 May, when the finals are being played.
Okay, speaking of proceedings and everything that's in line for the tournament, how are things looking? How are the progressions looking?
So we've got a local organizing committee. Mary Hansen, she chairs that committee. So that's probably a question which is more appropriate to her. But I know that on the 17th of this month, we've got our send-off. So what we'll basically, both the girls or the women and the men's team, we'll send them off, and they'll effectively, I think at that time, already travel to the coast or start settle their base there. On the 23rd of May, we hope to have the opening function. So that's the Wednesday. I think is it the Wednesday, right?
Yes.
The 23rd. So that Wednesday evening, we'll have an official opening where we will have hockey or delegates and leaders from around the world. We'll have the teams and we'll have an official opening function. Then we'll have all the games which are scheduled until we've got the finals on the Sunday and then a closing ceremony. So all in all, I think we're well on track to, from a hosting perspective, we're prepared. But maybe I should add here that, and you and I had a discussion earlier where I said to you, it is for our team to play as well as they do. It is important that they've got this international competition all the time, you know, because there's new players coming up. And DJ, I know he's got 66 caps, and his first cap was a long, long time ago. Yeah. But with all of that game time and playing against top of the world, it creates that confidence, understanding, calmness. I've done it before, that I believe that will create better success for our teams. So I lost my train of thought now when I just thought of DJ. You know, he's quite an imposing young man as a goalkeeper. I lost my thought there, Brian.
Yeah, but let me jump in there.
Yeah.
You know,
sorry, that's what I wanted to say.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. I think I brought you back.
Yeah, no. The reason I looked at all of these competitions and we can participate in, you must remember we're an amateur sport. And as an amateur sport, we depend on donations, we depend on our corporates, we depend sometimes on the parents of the kids, we depend on other sources of income to make this possible. And when, we've got fives hockey, we've got indoor hockey, we've got field hockey, we've got tournaments for all of those. Yeah. And on average, a tournament costs us, if you just look at the flight tickets, let's say we go to Croatia next year, I suspect that's going to be not less than 1.5 million Namibian dollars per tournament or per team. So in that case, I really ask the Namibian nation to please, any support, and I mean any support, in kind. If you're an airline, in kind would mean some flight tickets for us. Yes. So starting right at the top, our government has really been supportive. Where possible, they've really tried to assist our team from a financial perspective and all other support perspectives. And then with the current event that's happening, I want to call out on Aristic, Simonestrom, the Dome. They've really come to the party in terms of sponsoring us. Also, like Momentum, Coca-Cola, Interpack, Science Shop, all of these, Build It, EdgeTech, they've come with donations to assist us. It's not quite yet enough. So if there's any corporate out there, I mean, anything helps. 5,000, 10,000, anything in kind. We can host raffles. But it's important that we support our teams. And in the Namibian Hockey Union, we always talk about the athlete is at the center. And so me as an administrator, we just try and facilitate that these athletes can play at their best. So I call on Namibia to please support, and from a spectator perspective, and also any other contributions that can be made to make the event possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, before we do wrap up all of this, you know, you and I were speaking behind the scenes once more where we were talking about how Namibia did in Oman, beating teams like USA in a friendly match. Stuff like that is only possible if the country jumps on and supports the sport so that the guys are exposed enough to sports like that. Well, before we do let you leave, I'm sure we have said everything that has to be said, but any last words for the viewers? Me personally, all I'm telling you guys is please be in Swakopmund, or for those that are in Swakopmund from the 23rd to the 26th, make sure to make a turn at the MTC Dome where Namibia will be competing for a chance to qualify for the World Cup, and that in itself is huge. So please do make sure to meet us there.
So, well, from a last word perspective, you know, for those who haven't watched hockey before, I can tell you it's an extremely exciting sport. Indoor hockey especially, even if you don't understand the sport, if you come and attend one or two games, for those who attended, you'll recognize and you'll realize it is tremendous excitement. It's from post to post. You can even sometimes liken it maybe even to basketball. You get possession of the ball, you attack the goals, they get possession of the ball, they attack the goals. So it's not just a matter of actually supporting us, which I would like you to do, but you'll have a lot of fun. You'll have a lot of fun. So we look forward to hosting you please come, let's support our team. Let's be the extra player on the field. We've got this opportunity, and let's show the other countries what Namibia true support means.
Well, guys, you heard it from the president himself, Regan Craig, who joined us in studio for this one. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule to join us. And guys, that's all that we do have for you. But yes, mark the date, 23rd to the 26th of May, Swakopmund MTC Dome.
Thanks.
Well, that's Regan Craig there, the president of the Hockey Union, just explaining to us what to expect at this beautiful event that we are all looking forward to. Like I said earlier, I hope I do see you guys there because we are going to be there. We'll be live streaming the event that will be taking place from the 23rd to the 26th of May at the MTC Dome. So if you're not in Swakop for that one, you can definitely tune in on DSTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 25. If not, hopefully I get to see you guys in Swakop. I mean, I think the weather should be nice around that time. Well, we'll be going for a short break and we'll be back with the spotlight.
You worked hard for your money, and DSTV gives you a lot more to enjoy for a lot less than you think. So rather than fast food just for you, how about entertainment for the whole family? Instead of date night with your bae, how about countless nights for you, bae, and the kids? And don't settle for a few hours with your homies. Settle in with over 720 hours of the best entertainment on the continent.
Triple drum roll.
We've got everything, including movies, series, sport, kids,
Totally awesome.
and local shows.
I'm here.
Watch on the go with DSTV Stream and control your entire account with the My DSTV app. Enjoy incredible extras like crystal clear HD, box office, and catch up. And with so many different package options, there's something to suit every pocket. DSTV, a lot more to enjoy for a lot less than you think.
Well, Rio Falcons were the team that traveled to Swakopmund over the weekend as they took on Dolphins in one of the NRU games that we did have taking place over the weekend. A very, very exciting match. NTV was there to make sure the event was covered. So please do sit tight as we take a look at the highlights.
aan die kant van Rio Falcons. En die bal kom hier agtertoe uit en daar gaan Rio Falcons dryf bitter sterk daar na vore. Hulle is etlike meters daar van die doellyn van Dolphins. Die bal kom agtertoe uit en daar kry hy lekker lig. Agterlyn af en daar trek Rio Falcons en daar gaan hulle vorentoe. Bal is beskikbaar, bal kry lekker lig hier agter. En daar trek Rio Falcons. Skeieregter blaas hard op sy vletjie en roep hulle terug. Etlike 2 meter af van die doelgebied. Skeieregter sê manne, julle moet uitrol. En daar word vinnig getik daar en die bal word vinnig daar aangegee en daar gaan Rio Falcons verdedigend, maar Dolphins het nog steeds die bal in besit. Dolphins gee die bal agtertoe. En die bal kry sommer lekker lig. Soos die manne beloof het, so is dit. Bal word vorentoe geskop en daar die bams van 'n rugbybal en daar gaan Dolphins oor. Kyk wat maak hulle. En is tussen die pale deur en is nog 2 punte vir Dolphins. En Rio Falcons het nog steeds beheer van die bal. Etlike meters van die doellyn van Dolphins. Skeieregter blaas daar hard op sy vletjie. En Rio Falcons stuk vinnig daar en dan gaan hulle oor. Dit is pragtig gedoen aan die kant van Rio Falcons. Dolphins ingesit. Opgetel daar so deur die nommer 8 van Dolphins. Maar ek dink dit was 'n bitter goeie plan nie. Die Dolphins wat die bal hier so etlik hier teen die kantlyn bitter goed gedoen aan die kant van. Hulle hou die bal bitter goed lewendig. En die bal gaan agtertoe uit en daar etlike meters van die doellyn af. Dolphins hou hulle mooi op. Die bal is daar beskikbaar. En daar word die bal uitgegooi en daar gaan Rio Falcons hoor. En hulle sit nog punt op en Rio Falcons met 21 punte. En hier kom Rio Falcons met 'n teenaanval. Falcons nog steeds beheer van die bal en gee hom daar vir 'n gevaarlike agterlyn en daar word klein en daar trek Rio Falcons, daar trek hy. Dis die kruisverdediging wat hom kry, maar hy gee die bal uit. En daar kry hulle hom en as kaptein Cameron wel gedaan, Rio Falcons. Gou daar. Gou. Dolphins hou die bal daar. Dolphins hou die bal. Wat 'n goeie skram daar aan die kant van Dolphins. En hier kom die bal agter toe. En die manne gaan daar deur 'n halfgaping en is deur. En dan plant hom. Falcons gaan hom tik en hulle gee hom hier vir die groot manne en die bal word daar mooi opgesit. Maar die bal is beskikbaar daar. En die bal kom uit daar aan die kant van Rio Falcons en 'n klein fopper gee, maar daar word 'n onderskepping waargeneem. En daar trek Dolphins. Ons wat die geleentheid het om die bal hier by die lyn staan in te sit. Vorige lyn staan het nie so goed verloop nie. Pieter goed daar opgegaan daar aan die kant van Dolphins. Die bal is beskikbaar hier agter. En daar word onderskep so byna as die onderskepping het onderskepping plaasgevind daar. Gaping oop en daar trek Rio Falcons. Ongelukkig verloor hulle die bal. En daar is 'n verdediging of hulle gaan op die klein kantjie om. Nog steeds te kort. Hulle probeer, maar Dolphins hou hulle mooi op. En die bal kry lekker lig hier agter. En daar kom hulle, daar gaan hulle hoor. Skeieregter sê. En daar val hulle aan. En dit word bitter goed aangehaal op die kant van Rio Falcons. En dan verdediging. Wel gedaan. Hulle gaan die bal hier by hulle voorspelers hou. En ja. En daar hier agter toe lig gee en Falcons gaan die skop, hulle gaan hardloop. En dis Falcons kop eerste verdediger. Kom nie verby die tweede ene nie. Dolphins en daar word afgetrap. Slottrap daar af. Jammer, sê die skeieregter, jy het heeltemal oorgekom. En daar speel Rio Falcons vinnig. En die mooi en dis mooi loop hier daar aan die kant van Rio Falcons en dan gaan hulle. En so blitskrieg gehad het. En kom ons kyk hierso. Ja nee, die skrim is daar maar bitter goed gedoen daar aan die kant van Rio Falcons. En hulle hou die bal lank genoeg en daar trek Rio Falcons. Daar trek hulle en daar trek hy.
Say goodbye summer and hello savings with WB. Buy 2 liters Sunpick cooking oil for $64.99. 5 kg Sugar King white sugar for $87.99. 2 kg Nam Milk or Myre for only $43.99 each. Huggies Dry Comfort Jumbo Packs for $199.99 each. And a pack of 8 one-ply Twin Saver toilet rolls for $42.99. Stay updated with the latest deals and more at www.vurmandrop.com.
I'm sure we can all agree that that was a very, very entertaining game from both sides. Rio Falcons just running away with it towards the end there as Dolphins still search for the first win in the NRU Premier League. Hopefully it will come sooner than later. But Ari Ochad is on standby with international news, so stay tuned for that.
Good day, everyone. Time for international sports news, and starting off with tennis news first. Italian Open that continues. Exciting. It's the second week of the Italian Open in Rome, and the results from the round of 32, or the third round, is that Andrei Rublev, the number 4 seed in the men's division, he's out of the tournament. He lost to Alex Müller of Germany 3-6, 6-3 and 6-2. Better news for Alex de Minaur. He is the number 9 seed from Australia, doing well on clay. He defeated Felix Auger-Aliassime of Canada. And then Stefanos Tsitsipas, his number 6 seed, is also back in form again, winning against Cameron Norrie of Great Britain. And the score there was 6-2 and 7-6 in favour of Stefanos Tsitsipas, one of the favourites to reach the final over the weekend. In the women's division, it is number 3 seed Coco Gauff that had a tough game against Paula Badosa of Spain, winning in 3 sets, 5-7, 6-4 and 6-1. And then number 2 seed Aryna Sabalenka continuing her good form as well, beating Elina Svitolina 4-6, 6-1 and 7-6. Also a very tough game for Aryna Sabalenka to go through to the round of 16. And Danielle Collins of the USA also still in the tournament. She beat Irina Begu of Italy 6-love, 6-3. She's also through to the round of 16. In soccer, it was English Premier League that continued. It was Liverpool that played against Aston Villa. It was a home game for Aston Villa. It ended 3-3, very exciting game. Good news for Aston Villa. They're very close to securing a top 4 position in the English Premier League that secures Champions League soccer in a 2025 season. So that's important for them. And it is Liverpool that stay at number 3 on the points list, will easily make the top 4. Also news from Bournemouth is that they confirmed that their coach Andoni Areola, he will maintain as their coach. He signed a new contract until 2026, and it's Bournemouth currently 11th on the English Premier League list. They've got 48 league points after 37 games. And to conclude today's international sports news, it is golf news. The second major of the men's calendar, the PGA of the USA, will be played this week starting on Thursday. And some of the early favourites will be Rory McIlroy that won the past weekend, and also Scottie Scheffler that recently won the Masters. Also 7 players that will be in action from the Live Golf Breakaway League. And defending champion in the PGA is Brooks Koepka, and he is currently playing in Live Golf, so defending his championship, of course. And then other notables to mention is a South African, Dean Burmeister, also playing in Live Golf. He got an invitation, so he's been rewarded for good form. And also Taylor Gooch of the USA. So that is the men's PGA, the second major of the year, starting on Thursday. That's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day, and we talk international sport again tomorrow. Goodbye.
Thanks very much, Ari. There. Well, yeah, before we do conclude, let's look at a few things to do with the Premier League. I mean, tonight is definitely a big night that we do look forward to. Manchester City taking on Tottenham Hotspurs. This could be the game that decides the fate of Arsenal and the fate of Manchester City as to who will win not the Champions League, but who will win the Premier League rather. And I'm siding with Manchester City on this one. I think they've done it too many times to not the professionalism. The experience is there, so I'm sure Man City can get an easy job done here. 3-1 in my favor. I'm going to say Manchester City to win the game comfortably, and yeah, we look forward to that big game there. Moving on to other news that we do have. This is just an update as to Varane has announced that he will be leaving Manchester United at the end of the season. His contract expires in the summer after 3 seasons at Old Trafford, and he does not look at renewing. So yeah, good memories with Varane. I mean, a lot of injuries, but I can say he was definitely a good add to the squad. Casemiro maybe is the next one to leave the team. I don't know how I feel about that, but yeah, that's my opinion. But yeah, we do wish Varane farewell there. Hopefully he does get himself a good club where he can continue with his football. He is a world-class defender after all. I mean, won the Champions League with Madrid a few times. So definitely a player that we should be looking forward to seeing where he practices his football next. Well, for me, Brian Munango, that's all that I do have for you guys today. We'll be seeing you guys again tomorrow, same time, same place. Goodbye.
You worked hard for your money, and DSTV gives you a lot more to enjoy for a lot less than you think. So rather than fast food just for you, how about entertainment for the whole family? Instead of date night with your bae, How about countless nights for you, Bay, and the kids? And don't settle for a few hours with your homies. Settle in with over 720 hours of the best entertainment on the continent.
Triple drum roll.
We've got everything, including movies, series, sport, kids,
Totally awesome.
and local shows.
I'm here.
Watch on the go with DSTV Stream and control your entire account with the My DSTV app. Enjoy incredible extras like Crystal Clear HD, Box Office, and Catch Up. And with so many different package options, there's something to suit every pocket. DSTV, a lot more to enjoy for a lot less than you think.